strategic planning workshop follow-up.
You know, I sent out a thank you note to all the participants. I thought we had a great turnout. We had representation from every group, with the exception of the two chambers and the Village of Brookfield. Everybody else sent a representative. I thought the facilitator from IASB did a nice job keeping everybody on point, but really allowing the groups to let the collaboration really drive the event. I sent out a summary report to all the participants so they could see what the board kind of worked on after and see all the different thoughts that came up.
Did that also go to those who had RSVP but that didn't show up?
I did send it. I think I did keep those on the email.
Okay. I think it would be helpful.
Yes.
If people had illness or something.
Correct.
Chance
I think from the groups that only had one representative.
Okay.
Like the RBEF, I sent one to Joanne, I believe, and to some of those other ones.
Okay. Thank you.
But be interested to hear what the board's thoughts were.
So I'll jump in. I thought it was a very productive session. It was a long day, but I think it was, the facilitator was very good. I think the student participation was excellent. I think one of the things we did talk about is that there were perhaps not brand new ideas, but it was a new prioritization of ideas that had been discussed. And that's, I think, an important part of any strategic planning process. I think our work is cut out for us and the administration's work in terms of reviewing the mission statement, actually developing goals, because there had been some goal categories, but perhaps not specific goals, and then finding the metrics that actually support those goals. I think that's where the rubber hits the road. So there's definitely it's not getting resolved tonight, but I think it was a really good start, and I am glad that everyone agreed and we were able to move it forward.
Yeah, I'd just like to second that, because over the years I've been involved in numerous exercises like this, whether in settings like this or even in a company. But it was, I thought it was exceptionally well facilitated. Time was used smartly, and because there was a truly broad representation of the members of the community, I just was really encouraged that, there wasn't a lot of talking in circles. I mean, people could really make a point or write things down, and then there was some debate. It was very solid, so I was impressed with it too.
I just have to apologize for my absence. I had to work. I was hosting 106 eager 3rd through 12th graders. So, sorry.
Yeah, I echo what they said. I really, hats off to the facilitator. For her to be able to have reined that many people in, keep us on topic, and get through the entire agenda in really what was, I think, a short amount of time, was really impressive.
It's great to see the participation, especially among the students, their commitment to, how things are right now, but also for the future. And, they can't be more impressed, than everybody's commitment on Saturday. So.
Yeah, the facilitator was very good, and it was a great, event to kickstart what we wanted to do.
It was.
Yeah, I'd echo that and thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. And it's, this is what we're here to do. And it was nice to see common goals. Everybody, we started in the right place. It's all about the students, so it was good.
So next steps on that, I think, just so that we're generally clear, Kevin, you sent out the summary notes, and then probably in a meeting or 2 or 3 meetings, we'll rediscuss things like mission and goals, I'm assuming.
I think we leave this on as a discussion, and then what I'll do is, I think maybe the next thing we'll bring is a couple drafts of the mission, let the board discuss it, see if they want to make any changes, finalize that, then we'll bring some of the goals. I'll bring some drafts of the language on the goals. Then we'll do that for a meeting or 2, and then we'll go into indicators.
And maybe put them out there on the website for comment, and
Sure.
Or back to the group, whatever makes sense.
Right.
So I think it is an iterative process. It's not quick.
Yeah, I would imagine it'll take most of the spring.
Okay.
And I do like, before we approve the goals, that we do post them for comment.
Mhm.
Because we want to make sure that we're capturing the sentiment of the community.
Mhm. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Probably best would be to send it back through that group email, so at least the people who gave values, gave expectations, will have an idea what we're working on. The drafts will then be posted on our website with the reports and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we want to have people who didn't come to that meeting be able to react to them.
I agree, right, so we can,
That's what I mean by
Think through.
posting it on the website, as opposed to, I'm not sure what you were talking about, Kevin, sending it back through the group that
Well,
day.
I want to make sure, like, before we even, as we work through drafts,
Oh, okay.
we send it to that group of 30, 35 that
Yeah.
were
Okay.
Mhm.
there, so because they were the ones that helped got us to that point,
Right.
right? So we want to make sure that, and then once we think we have something out there, then we can post it for
Yeah.
a week or two and
Mhm.
see if we get any other additional feedback from the
Wider audience.
yes.
larger audience.
No, that makes sense, I think.
Okay, got it.
All right. Old business, life safety.
Kristen will address the bid for the gymnastics rooftop unit under new business. No other updates at this time.